So everyone's talking about the Note 10. Meanwhile, yeah, I just got a new OnePlus 7 Pro, and let me tell you why I chose this phone over the Note 10. Of course, we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing as well. Let's get into it. Just watch me. Let's dive into the box quickly. You got all the documentation, including the SIM card remover, the phone, and of course the Warp charger. And here are the specs for the OnePlus 7 Pro that I have today. Before I get into the Note 10 stuff, let's go over the reasons why I had to leave my poor S8 behind. Now the S8, which is right here, I still have it, still in mostly good condition, is actually a pretty great phone. This is one of the few phones I actually had for the full 2 years. I financed it with T-Mobile, paid it off, and was still using it, still happy with it. However, over the last few months, I started having some critical issues with it. The mic started cutting out at random, no matter whether I was on Bluetooth in the car or whether I was just sitting here in my room talking to my family over my phone. People would just not be able to hear me, and then they can hear me, then not be able to hear me again. It just happened at random, and I'm not sure what was the real issue with it, but nothing really seemed to help. I tried reformatting the phone. I tried using different things. I was thinking maybe it was when I was on GPS, because when I was in the car, it happened more often. I was thinking, okay, maybe it's the GPS or something. None of that stuff really worked. It just happened at random all the time. And it was about time for me to start seeking other solutions and just seeking a new phone in general. Now, for the reason why I chose the OnePlus 7 over the Note 10, it does come down to the price. I, for a long time, have had an issue with phones being over $1,000 and not delivering on the experience to match that money. If you're going to charge $1,000, if you're going to charge that higher price, the experience has to match. And it shouldn't come down to the consumer to really think that hard on whether the experience really does match the price you're asking for. Right now, if you go up into the $700 range of phones, you're not going to see that much difference between all these phones. A lot of them are offering the same thing in one way or the other. And when they go up higher, they don't really offer that much more. For instance, the OnePlus 7 Pro gives me a 90 Hz screen, dual speakers, a pop-up selfie camera. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be a gimmick, but I love it. And it also gives me a nice, decent-sized battery because of a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. And of course, a nice screen, 1440p screen. The $900 Note 10 doesn't really offer that much in terms of an upgrade from there besides an SD card and a better screen. If I want to see a real upgrade, I'll actually have to go up to the Note 10 Plus, and even then it won't be by much. This is what I mean by the experience not matching the price. So for me, I can't really recommend the Note 10 lineup because I believe honestly that the Note 9 and the S10 phones are kind of a better bargain and a better recommendation for your money, despite the amazing Aurora colors, which I do love. And that's pretty much my thoughts on the Note 10 and why I chose the OnePlus 7. As far as the OnePlus 7 Pro is concerned, look out for a review of this. Hopefully in a not too distant future, probably just coming up in the next week here. And also look out for, of course, more videos from me in both anime and tech and maybe life in general sometimes. Don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're not already. I do realize that most of the people that watch my videos are people that are actually not subscribed. And I will see you guys again in another video. You take care. Bye.